Alright, I was supposed to go live at 11. Right now it's 10:42 or something like that. The guy said, no, we're going live in the present moment right now. So I came out here and that's what I'm doing. What I wanted to talk about was we have everything here right with us right now. No preparation is honestly needed. I came with a whole notepad of what I wanted to say, but I realized everything we have is with us right now. I wanted to speak about so much intricate things, but it's already in my mind, and that's why it's important. Let me slow down. Promise myself. I usually walk fast, but I promised myself I would walk slow today. Why it's important to see God, because He will renew your mind under any given circumstance, so you can weather the storm. Literally, no matter where you are in life, physically or mentally, that you'll make it through because God has you. He has your back like that. That's why it's important to seek Him. And I wanted to speak that it's important to speak your truth, because we are one, like all of us. And if you don't, then it becomes, if you don't speak your truth, then it becomes like you're spewing evilness out into the world. And that is detrimental not only to yourself and longevity for who you are and your soul, but for those around you, it's detrimental. So I'm just free birding it right now. Just enjoying life, going out for a walk, and promise myself I would. I was supposed to go live on TikTok, but then I realized that you need a certain amount of followers, so I was like, okay, that blows. But now that I'm talking about that, I realize that I'm telling you, only God knows our true reality. We are operating under His will, right? We're obedient. We are true to ourselves. We are true to Him. That's why we should trust Him with all our heart. Inseparable we are. And He loves us beyond belief. So that's why I'm doing all this. It's for the teachings of people that perhaps did not fully see. In fact, don't even use your eyes. You don't need to use your eyes. Ask God to reveal the spiritual eyes for you. But your natural eyes can mislead you. And it's just all about trusting that everything will be alright, no matter where you go. Because speaking your truth, see, God knows the true reality. And if you just trust that, whatever you just heard, what I'm saying, because all I'm doing is being truthful, faithful, courage. And God is going to do everything else. God is doing so much for us. He is the great processor. You know what I mean? God processes it all. That's why you cannot lie to God. When you speak and you speak to me, maybe I might misunderstand you, or I won't hear it. I won't pick up on it. Possibly. But you cannot lie to God. He knows us before we even come here. And that's why no weapon formed against me shall prosper, because he loves us. He loves us all. He wants greatness for all of us. And he knows our heart. All right, we do have individuality. So, and I do believe in karma. And the thing is, karma will appear to be not as it seems. Like, you won't think of it as karma because you'll just think, oh man, what a bummer. But not realizing that every action has a reaction. I know that you do say, thank you. That's why when I'm walking with God, and God is always with me. He will never leave me. No matter any situation I am, I can go anywhere and be with God at all times. I know that He is protecting me. He has a huge protection for me and His children. And that's why we should bring honor. It is of honor to be here and to love Him and to be in this position. You see, growing up, I'm not going to say it was easy. There's a lot of people I have fun with, but you also come across the others. And what I came to realize was that the circumstances in your life, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. There's so many different realities. See me here right now, I'm walking on Madeline, right? But this is just my reality. To somebody else, I could be totally different. I could be somewhere else right now. All I'm doing is outputting energy. I'm just outputting energy right now. And that can be refurbished or such in another person's reality. That's why I say only God knows true reality. We are just living in the present moment. It is a gift. But yeah, me and God, we're walking anywhere we want, honestly, right now. And it feels good just to get out of my head. People think I'm always in my head, and kind of. But when I'm with God, like, I have the utmost freedom. Because it's me. Like, we're inseparable. So if you try and separate us, you're just gonna be living in fear and regret and some other stuff. Just not good. Come to realize that this is my path to freedom, liberation, not just for me, but for many. It's freeing me, but I want to free other people. I want to be a teacher, somebody who can speak and they learn from. Good morning. And I just always, I would think extra about things, but that's only because I realized in everything, in every little thing, if it has any purpose, everything has a purpose. And I've come to realize that the only way to your path is the utmost truth. You find out the truth of reality, the truth of you. And on that path, you find everything. It may not be an easy path to follow, but when you do, you realize this is where you're meant to be. And no matter where you are in life, what's going through, if you're where you're meant to be, nothing can stop you. So there are many different messages I want to convey. And a lot of it has to do with how we process what we're experiencing. Many of us are waking up right now. And when I say, for those, okay, let me slow down. People are all at different levels of awakening. And I'm taking my time right now. Like, I could be doing this every day. I want to take my time because I wanted to wait on some people. I don't want to speak and people are not going to comprehend what I'm saying. So some people will tell me, you need to do more. You need to get up, stop hiding and stuff. Some will say, you're just doing too much. And I'm just like, it's hard to win with so many so many different opinions, right? So I realized that there's just the present moment. I can't be waiting on other people around, especially when the videos that's reaching out to me is always talking about the future. Always talking about the future. It's actually funny to me. Because I'm like, it makes me feel good, but eventually it becomes never. You know what I mean? Eventually it becomes never. If you keep on talking about the future, it eventually becomes never. And I'm just like weeks now. I'm just listening to these like, oh, this is coming, this is coming. And then I realized that it's a facade. It's a scheme. And to just be in the now, right now. And it may seem scary at times, like I'm doing this alone. Look, nobody's around me, doing this alone. But I know that people deep within me, people who I've met, they're all with me. They're all standing by my side, and God is with me and will never leave me. So with this strength, I can move forward. That it doesn't matter where you are, seriously. In your spiritual journey, everything will be all right because God got us. God is that source. The universe. When you look up and you cannot fathom to look at the universe. That universe is working on command for God. God is the source, all, be all. And the universe I don't even know if it's a 100% representation of, because it's just like a branch of the true source God, which He has given us all this gift. So I don't know, like what we are doing now is something that the whole ocean is doing. It's like a wave. And you know, growing up, I was just waiting for my tidal wave to show up. And then God says, it's time. You know, so I gotta get up and I gotta go. I gotta do what I came here to do. I gotta do what people are waiting for. Even if it may seem scary. Because like I said, growing up, it wasn't easy. I'm telling you. Like, my neighborhood, like they hated on Jesus too. And I feel like I'm getting like a similar treatment. And I'm not playing the victim card, I'm just saying what is. it was tough. Sometimes when people like look at you and they don't want to respect you for whatever reason, something pops up in your head and like a little nasty thought. And I always say, when that pops up, I'm like, that's not me. You know what I mean? Before I open my mouth, I'm like, that's not me. Those nasty thoughts, what that is energy and motion. And I stop it and I say, I tell God, I say, that's not me. What just popped up in my head, that wasn't me. You know what I mean? And I gradually distinguish myself from what I am to what I am not. And in doing that, I found myself. I found God. I found truth. And I found my freedom. My freedom was always with God. And I lived a life where like there's so many different religions and people that just don't even believe in God. Like I'm not scared to reveal anything on my mind. But when I tell you that these people, when I found out that they don't believe in God, like I was like, what the? How is that even possible? I thought to myself. And I'm not gonna lie, like I was confused. I was like, what the heck? And it taught me something, because from that moment on, I felt empty. I felt empty. I'm like, do these people know who they are? Like, let me not get emotional. Like, do you not understand how beautifully crafted and created you are? And it would throw me off. But all of that, I now realize, was to make me stronger. You know, whether I asked for that or whether God was holding my hand and taking me through life, it was to make me stronger. I needed to see all aspects of life before I can judge on what is or truth. See, I need information about things, people, this world, in order to I guess fully live in who I'm meant to be. Because without knowledge of self, of external self, which is the world, then it's hard. You get lost, and people don't know who they are, and then that can be contagious. What I think is everybody is trying to live their truth. I don't know. I've only worn my shoes. I don't know other person's reality and their perspective on their circumstances. I just know about my own. Like Bob Marley said, I just know about my own. I just know about what I am. And yeah, like, I don't know. I don't want people to get lost in wrongdoings, because it's just detrimental to their health. When you're righteous, God will not do you wrong. I'm fully trusting that whatever I say, as long as it's true to me and good, I'm not, you know what I mean, misbehaving. I understand the way life works. We're supposed to be loving towards each other. See, God is giving us so much love right now. He's giving me not only a platform a voice to speak everything. Vision, interpretation, knowledge, wisdom. The list can go on. By the way, there's so many angels. So many angels. I'm telling you. And yes, I didn't see it at first, but there's so much angels that want to do good. But the thing is, they're far away from here. They're far away from here. And there may be some scattered around here, but according to my perception, like, they're just always never here. But when we do connect with them, it's like, wow, oh, we do vibrate on the same level. This is amazing. So yeah, what I also think is different realities, like I mentioned before. And there's just life in motion. We animate that life. You know what I mean? We bring animation to energy. Energy by itself is like stagnant, but because we have a soul and a purpose, we animate that energy with purpose, and we grow, and all becomes clear when we're on that path. And I'm telling you right now, I am walking on, and I need to be more comfortable with this, because and this is my calling. I don't know, but it feels like I'm walking at the edge of the universe, and I can't see nothing. And God is saying, just keep going, it's okay. And I'm like, okay, God, I love you. And He gives me strength, and I feel like I can overcome anything. And this is not just an illusion, it's true. That the spirit world, the spiritual world, the reason why spirituality is so advanced now, or popular, is because that is the true world. It is the unseen world from within. Your emotions, your thoughts, the stuff you can't physically touch, that it all emanates from. This whole physical world emanates from that, right? You see an angry person on the street, or you see an angry person somewhere and he punches a wall, right? The physical aspect of it is like, obviously he's angry, but it's from the unseen that caused that to be. You know, that inner conflict or whatever that person was going through was the cause of that destruction. So that's why Jesus says He is not of this world. His kingdom is the spirit world, right? The unseen. His kingdom is not of this world. That's what He means. Obviously, there's a lot of people that already know this, but why not reiterate it? And I'm realizing that the only person I realized that, well, people are talking about your enemies. I'm like, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. They don't come forward. Yeah, there's nasty people in life, but I don't know who the enemies are. The enemies could be my own self. You know what I mean? My own self is my enemy. My self-doubt. And it's when, you know, I snap out of it and I start believing in myself and I fight these demons, all the all the naysayers, and you know what I mean, all the things just that's like not following God, you snap out of it and say, I know who I am. You know what I mean? And I don't say it with any type of pride. I just say it as truth. That's all I could ever do, is live in my truth. So yeah, whenever you see this, there could be different versions. Like, someone across the world could be watching this, and this video could look totally different than somebody else. And somebody else is probably experiencing me right now in the live, and I don't even know about it. And that's okay, because it's not affecting me. I just know who I am and what I am, and to not be afraid of that, no matter what people say or think or do. I'm trying to, I suppose, enlighten the world. You see, people also give me information. You know what I mean? All this information didn't necessarily just come from self. It's a transaction. It's a transaction of wealth. But yeah, like, you see, people always talk about jumping timelines and stuff. Why? Because time doesn't exist. That's why I came out here and I just did it. Time doesn't exist. It's just right now. Why are we waiting? The waiting of time is an illusion. Silly. There's just right now. And if you don't want to do something right now, then you don't want to do something right now. But if you do want to do something right now, then you do something right now. You know what I mean? It's either you do it or you don't. I know that sounds basic, but in my head, it feels deeper than that. But anyways, yeah, I just came out here. I just came out here to speak my truth, because people know. People know who I am, and I can't be hiding out. I can't be hiding anymore who I am, and I am God, and I allow God to speak through to me at any time, because He's my Father, and He trusts me. He trusts me with this situation. And any problems that may arise, I will always go through with it, because God is always with me. He will never forsake me. See, God died for us so that we shall not die. Like, how can we repay that? Like, I don't know. I'm trying. You know what I mean? If I have to pay for it with my life, I don't know, that would not be good, but I'll do whatever God wants me to do. Because everything has a purpose, and there's a greater good for everything. So, let me slow down. So yeah, I just wanted to hit you guys up with a little update, because I feel like this month is going to be pretty good. You know, speaking it into existence. God is the magician. Trust me. The magic is before our eyes. And that's the thing. That's why I say don't trust your worldly eyes. Because all that magic is the stuff we're believing in. When you see a magician, you know, when you're a little kid and you're like, oh my gosh, that's real. It's like that, except for the entirety of what you're experiencing. And you see, that brings me back to the question, what is real? Real is the ground I'm walking on real? These beautiful trees and environment and nature? Or is it all sensations or hallucinations that our brain is interpreting? And what's real is the unseen aspect of what we are perceiving. Because that is the source of all. That's why you need to have faith. Without faith, you'll be led astray. You won't know where to go, what to say. But you can just be free. Like, right now, I'm free. I'm not having to worry about what to say. I don't care if nothing enters my mind. I can freeze right now for 5 minutes and be fine. Just be at peace with the silence. You know what I mean? I'm not fighting for anything. I'm just one with myself. Oneness. Honestly, life is just so beautiful. Like, you're reading my mind. 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 That was just a little something I wanted to show you. Because you are reading my mind. Like, you know what I mean? I'm on this path to truth. And that's why my next moments aren't fearful. Because I'm not living a lie. I'm living my truth. And in that path of truth, and being true to who you are, you realize you're meant to be exactly where you're meant to be. And you are serving your purpose. And I am serving my purpose right now. Because I know that I am right where I'm meant to be. Because I feel free. You know what I mean? I'm not enslaved by fear. I'm not letting fear get the best of me anymore. They can't control me. God told me they can't control me. Because I am me. I know who I am. And yeah, like, life is just amazing when you live by your truth. And you can take what it felt like was the entire world had its weight on your shoulders. But we didn't know. We didn't know that it was like being on a bench press. And throughout life, every time something hits you, God said, one more rep. And I said, God, I'm hurting. He says, don't worry, I'm with you. Whew, let me not get emotional, but kept on going with faith and with love. And because I know that God loves all of us, the reason why I'm loving to other people, even if they dislike me or hate me for like no apparent reason, it kind of confuses me. But at the same time, I'm like, I still got love for you. Like, seriously, not even faking it. Like, a person could hate me to the brink of anything, and I'm like, to the person, I still got love for you, because that is what we are. Like, we're emotional beings. We're not here to destroy. We're here to love, because that's what God is. He's love. So we find that within. Inside you go, and you find everything that you need. Because God provides. Nature provides. And to that oneness we shall go. See, our destination is always here. But sometimes we're never here, we're always there. You know what I mean? God wants us to be here, now, in truth and in love. And when we're there and not here, that's that lesson that we have to learn. God is very patient. He's patient with all the people that even choose to do wrong. For what reason, I don't know. But he's patient with them. He's when you go through pain, he goes through pain too. So it's sad. It's sad to be that way. He doesn't want to go through pain. His life is supposed to be harmonious. If we destroy that, then yikes. There goes purpose. People get lost in destructive manners. But yeah, if you're watching this, this is like the height of we existing right now is like the climax of humanity. You know what I mean? Wherever you are on your timeline, the present moment is everything. It's all that there is. Wherever you are, as long as you follow these guidelines, you should be right exactly where you're meant to be. You should not try and do wrong the divine. You know what I mean? Try and go against the divine. Like you can't physically stop two planets from colliding with one another. Like it's written in the stars is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, honestly, I can talk all day like this. And maybe I will. I don't know. But I'm just hoping. And I know people already told me that I'm exactly where I'm meant to be, and I'm already serving my purpose. So there's no need to do anymore. You're free. This is me, God speaking. And you're free to do whatever you want. You passed the test. Oh my goodness. Well, I love you guys. And I'm going to enjoy myself now. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I'll keep you posted. Keep me posted. We're doing this. We got this. We won.